A very good evening to you from wherever you're watching us. This is KUTV Weekend Live. We have quite a lot lined up for you tonight, but first, let's take a look at the highlights. First Ladies Jill and Rachel attend a Chama Forum in Kibra. Azimio visits Western in an anti-RUTH drive. Two KDF soldiers and a GSU officer injured in shootout with bandits in Samburu. In the world of sports, Omanyala makes history after being the second Kenyan to run sub 10 in 100 meters. RUTH CHEPKOECH is a sign language interpreter tonight. I am IMBINDA. Welcome to the broadcast. Visiting U.S. First Lady Jill Biden together with her Kenyan host and First Lady Rachel Ruto today joined the Joyful Women Organization in their Chama meeting in Kibra, Nairobi. The self-help group demonstrated to the First Ladies how they carry out their table banking activities. Joyful Women is an initiative started by Rachel Ruto in Eldoret before spreading across 46 counties. Take a look.
The U.S. First Lady Jill Biden has continued her visit of Kenya today, where she accompanied her Kenyan counterpart Rachel Ruto in attending a Chama Forum in Kibra, Nairobi, where they meet with members of Women of Peace Table Banking Group. Jill's team says that her visit is focused on women's empowerment, children's issues, and food insecurity that has affected parts of the continent.
Well, I love seeing this program, Rachel, that you started, because I think one of the things that I've been, since I came to Kenya, I came to work on girls' education, women's empowerment, and you were doing exactly that. And
On the other hand, Rachel expressed her certification with the Joyful Women Organization, which now reaches women in 46 counties with almost 150,000 women already registered with the organization.
And we brought Joyful Women to these women and to their homes. And today, we are glad that Joyful Women has spread across the counties. And today, we have about 150,000 women who are members of Joyful Women Organization. We have about 11,000 groups, and we continue to spread the joy.
The women have adopted a model where they meet and all members contribute a set amount at every meeting. Stella Chipkeno, who spoke for the group, says that interest generated at every table banking session is ploughed back into the group for future use and investment.
For short-term and long-term loans. And those short-term and long-term loans, they go and use it to do economic activities, or what we'll call the livelihoods, that will help them now be able to make more money, to be able to come to the table, to be able to save and borrow again. And that will be, today will be done on the table so that we can all see how it works. The interest that is generated from the table remains in the table so that it can be put back again to be able to compound. The women borrow again that money, they use it, and that increases their capital base.
Stella adds that whatever profit made throughout the year are divided equally among the members, and they always look forward to it at the close of the year.
What happens is that at the end of the year, the women, their faces at the end of the year, especially in December, are all shining, because what they do, this profit that they have made throughout the year, they are able to divide amongst themselves, but the savings remain, so that the next year we have a brought forward savings that will help them be able to borrow even more loans from that table. And the group members use the borrowed amounts basically to either start off businesses or to be able to scale up the businesses that they are already doing. The group members are members who trust one another. These members know each other.
These groups operate along a common guiding principles including trust, discipline, and community. These, they say, help them save and self-develop. Mohsin Mohammed, KUTV.
Now, Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition Party, led by their party leader Raila Odinga, today had their rallies in Luanda, Vihiga County, and Amalemba in Kakamega County. The rallies come just days after Odinga gave notice of planned nationwide mass action meetings should the government ignore their demands. Joseph Mutunga filed this report.
Today, Azimio Alliance led by Raila Odinga started their journey in Luanda grounds in Vihiga County before heading to the neighboring Kakamega County. Vihiga County local leaders led by Senator Godfrey Osoti reiterated their resolve to remain in the opposition, to check President Ruto's government and to make sure the government lowers the cost of living. ODM party leader Raila Odinga thanked the people for always supporting heeding opposition calls in the fight for different causes, including the current campaign for the lowering of the cost of living. Odinga vowed to pull through with his threats of a countrywide mass action should the government ignore their demands, including immediate stop into the IEBC reconstitution process. After the rally in Vihiga, Odinga and other ODM leaders started their journey to Kakamega, where Martha Karua said the current government, led by William Ruto, did not get into the power rightfully, insisting that the Odinga-Karua ticket won. Embakasi East MP Babu Owino argued the case for fee increment, especially at the university level. Azimio One Kenya Alliance has been doing rallies across the country at a time when the president has continued to meet leaders from the opposition outfit, much to the anger of Azimio leadership. Mutunga Joseph, KUTV.
The Inspector General of Police, Japheth Kome, has vowed to take internal disciplinary action against a uniformed police officer caught on camera harassing a motorist. In a video that has since gone viral on various social media platforms, the officer is seen engaging in a heated verbal altercation with the motorist and at some point even wields his pistol before ordering the truck driver to board his vehicle waiting nearby. IG Kome says that the seemingly intoxicated officer has been identified and that his actions do not represent the National Police Service. Three security personnel are nursing serious gunshot injuries after a fierce encounter with bandits in Pura, Samburu West on Friday evening. Reports indicated that two Kenya Defence Force KDF soldiers and a General Service Unit GSU officer were on a regular patrol when bandits attacked their armored vehicles in Kik Sabuk in Samburu West constituency. Rift Valley Regional Commissioner Dr. Abdi Hassan confirmed the attack in a phone interview. Samburu West MP Naisula Lesuda, in a social media post, wished the ambushed officers a quick recovery. As the operation to flush out bandits in Samburu continues, gunslinging criminals have continued to defy authorities and wreak havoc in villages in Samburu West constituency. The Dock Workers Union has issued a 21-day ultimatum to their employer, the Kenya Ports Authority, to suspend a new medical scheme that is currently being piloted. The workers say that the new scheme is yet to be registered and was only to be piloted for 1 year, subject to a review after 6 months, yet their employer has gone ahead to implement it illegally.
The State Department for Technical and Vocational Education and Training Institutes is a strategic pathway through which the government ensures a constant supply of workforce in the blue-collar job market. The sector is undeniably important. However, TVET principals from Mount Kenya region have decried financial constraints, making it hard to hold extracurricular activities. Speaking at St. Mark's Kigari Teachers College during day one of Mount Kenya TVET's Regional Drama and Film Festivals, the Regional Sports and Recreation Chairperson Charles RUTH says that institutions did not get the desired capitation and are facing a tight schedule in implementing the curriculum. RUTH noted that despite many doing engineering courses, the drama festivals were giving the learners an edge in interactions and socialization skills.
Through the skills and the technologies that we teach in engineering and other areas, but also they can also invest in their lives in this other arena of creativity in drama, music, and all these others that have transformed the lives of many others.
Anderson Mutembei, who is a principal, encouraged parents to consider taking their children to the TVETs to get hands-on training that will help them navigate the job market, adding that the costs are way below the secondary level, especially with the help of help loans, bursaries, government capitation, among other funds from well-wishers who are ready to help.
In any case, the government is giving capitation, although it may be low, but also we have loans and bursaries from help, from constituencies, and we have sponsors who are ready and willing.
The TVET's leadership says the drama is also geared towards receiving the CBC-based learners who they say are well trained to fit in the competency-based education and training CBET curriculum at the technical training colleges, and that has been ongoing even before the CBC curriculum at the primary and secondary school level. Israel Omwai, KUTV.
Technical and Vocational Education and Training Institute's heads drawn from the Mount Kenya region have decried financial challenges in holding extracurricular activities which are important in helping students to explore and exploit their full potential. Speaking at St. Mark's Kigari Teachers College in Embu during the first day of the Mount Kenya region Film and Drama Festivals, the principals noted that this year's feat was sponsored by individual institutions.
The State Department for Technical and Vocational Education and Training Institutes is a strategic pathway through which the government ensures a constant supply of workforce in the blue-collar job market. The sector is undeniably important. However, TVET principals from Mount Kenya region have decried financial constraints, making it hard to hold extracurricular activities. Speaking at St. Mark's,
Sorry for the mix-up. Physical education and fitness science students at Kenyatta University have today met the university's campsite to participate in physical and mental exercise meant for team building and fitness. The Department of Physical Education and Exercise Science organized the activity. Take a look.
The students from the Department of Physical Education and Exercise Science and the Department of Recreation and Sports Management have today participated in various exercise activities, including dance, physical exercise,
be stable, gently roll them up, then you hold,
mental exercise, and team building. The Department of Physical Education and Exercise Science has held this event in order to engage students in team building and give them a chance to interact, this being one of its roles.
Campsite is one of our laboratory, and we tend to take our students, or rather we like to have our students have that exposure right from when they come in first year until when they finish fourth year. So we thought this event is a good one for bonding of first years, since they just knew the university. This is their second semester.
The students who have participated in the event have expressed their joy, stating that such an event gives them an opportunity for interaction, bodybuilding, and improve their mental fitness.
Okay, sports scientist, actually you learn about the the science of movement. So the exercises you do, how they affect your body, and how you can do them in order to maybe become fit, in order to, if you're undergoing an injury, something like that. It's just science and sport.
The students have also engaged in a dramatic exercise where they competed in teams to take pictures with random people, where the best team in terms of following instructions emerged the winner. The activity was meant to help improve their time management skills.
It was all these things we did here, they were photos and a video. We had to do a dance for 20 seconds. We had to rush out of this place to go and get a security guard. We also had to rush out of here to go and take another picture with our heads together. So it was something quick and time management.
The students have thanked the department and the lecturers for organizing the event.
Let me give thanks to the people who have contributed, considering that it was free. Yes. I just thank the whole team, the whole sponsors, the KU TV, the DWell, the Dragon. Thank you. Thank you for involving the KU University students. Yes. You're welcome again.
The event is expected to boost teamwork among students and enable them to enhance their problem-solving skills as they go about their daily activities. Joseph Kess, KU TV.
Thank you, Joseph Cass, for that report. Now we are taking our first break right here. The Weekend Live. Keep your feedback coming at KUTV_Kenya, at Mercy Imbinda. The hashtag is Weekend Live. Don't go too far.
Maybe comes from those remote areas, even if they're above that 8 years or 12 years, or even around 14 years, you'll find that their appreciating of issues is really low compared to a child in Nairobi.
Revenge was his mission.
Subhanaka Allahumma Rabbana wa bihamdika.
Tough choices was what she was left with. The battle between the two puts the whole city in danger.
Lulu Maua. Nothing changed. I will do it myself. I've seen the injustices and the prejudices that the blind face in this our world.
I can't do it.
Jenny! Kafir!
To the Church O'Clock Show. I'm your host, Esther Becky.
And my name is DJ Tero.
We start you off with a word of prayer and get you started with a live transformational worship experience. And have our minds renewed by the word of God on the word segment.
And not forgetting new music za hii wiki, yani ndakuwa bado nawapatia pale wasanii wamekuwa kiwakali. So make sure manzo tune in because zitakuwa zina flow pia pale mixes kwa wingi, yani zitakuwa zina come through, and pia performance yani from our gospel artist hapa on Gospel Art
from 7 to
10 a.m. only on KUTV.
Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. A family in Kuria West, Migori County has been left in shock and agony following a forceful abduction of their 5-month-old baby as they gathered over supper. According to a witness account, baby Elvis Mendo was taken away by 3 masked men who first engaged in the family in a physical altercation. The infant mother, Consolata Nyamuhanga, is pleading for justice. Our reporter Joy Minor has more.
A baby's abduction incident that happened 3 nights ago in Migori County has left Consolata Nyamuhanga, the baby's mother, in double pain of nursing her child loss and breastfeeding pain. The mother of the 5-month-old Elvis Mendo addressed the media, tears rolling down her cheeks as she narrated the chronology of events that happened on that fateful night when she lost her first child.
Serikali naomba munisaidie kweli. Mamangu anaiki na kile cha kunikiti. Ndio nilikuwa nimefanya mtihani, ndio hiyo nilikuwa naenda kufanya mtihani
According to Ross Rioba, the child's grandmother, they were having their dinner at around 9 p.m. as a family when 3 masked men stormed their compound, beat and rounded them up before making away with the infant.
Huyu mtoto wangu nilihangaika na yeye akiwa shuleni na msomeza mpaka amemaliza. Bahati mbaya akashika mimba. Amechifungua. Ndio huyu akagonjeka matiti miezi 3. Baadaye nikahangaika na mtoto wake na tunza. Ndio huyu tena wamekuja kuninyang'anya mjukuu serikali. Nilikuwa naomba munisaidie serikali nipate mjukuu wangu.
The incident, which was reported at the Mareba Sub-County Police Station, has left the family in a state of shock. Consolata, the young mother who sat for a KCSE last year, has been left nursing a breast infection which forced her to feed the baby on one breast before he was abducted.
Wangu nimehangaika sana. Nilikuwa nataka serikali hata mweke sehemu yenye apate kitu kidogo, nimpelekee hata kozi ama mniwekee huyu mtoto wangu kozi.
Mr. Thomas Marwa, the area sub-chief, has clarified that such an incident has never been reported in the area, as they had only witnessed stock theft, which ended 3 years ago after an anti-stock theft police camp was erected in the area.
Nilipoingia hapa ukweli nilipata mama mtoto alikuwa amesirai. Mama mwenyewe ndiye alikuwa ananielezea mama wa mtoto. Sasa tulipofika tukafuatilia tukupata kitu chochote. Sisi kama chief wa area niliripoti kwa dio, alafu nikaweka kwa ngao, alafu askari walikuja tukaenda kupiga ripoti Mabera.
The family is pleading with anyone having information about the whereabouts of their grandchild to help them. The family is calling for speedy investigations, adding that the investigating agencies have been dragging their feet since they lodged a report on the incident. Joy Minor, KOTV, Nairobi.
To address the relatively high cost of healthcare in Africa, a Kenyan mobile application lets users pay for medical services by selling their personal data through blockchain technology. Officials say Snark Health's Hippocratic coins have attracted more than 300 doctors and 4,000 users. VOS Victoria Munga now reports.
Also, a patient gets
Kenyan startup Snack Health is helping patients cut healthcare costs using an application that monetizes their data and connects them with doctors.
Also, a patient gets
Using blockchain technology, a third of the proceeds from the sale of user data is stored as so-called Hippocratic coins, which can be converted to mobile money. Developer Edwin Lubanga says user privacy is protected.
The algorithm only picks out specific things we are looking for. Maybe a data customer wants to know the type of drugs that are being sold in northern Kenya, malaria, wants to investigate a specific type of disease, and our platform was able to capture this. Only the analytics that are the one kicked out, and this is the one that we sell it to the data customer.
I'm writing your prescription. Lubanga says they've attracted more than 4,000 users since their launch last year and 300 Kenyan doctors like Karen Muthembwa. Muthembwa says the app, which also gives doctors a third of the sale of their data, has also boosted her earnings.
I can book my patients anytime I want to, including at night. I can say between 5 and 8 p.m. I have this time, and I get my patients booking at that time. So it's easy for me to manage.
Medical researchers say too many across Africa lack access to healthcare because of poverty and poor infrastructure. Users like Stacy Kwamboka hope the technology can put medicine within reach for more people like her.
I made an appointment that was to start 10 minutes after. It was quite fast. The doctor made a call. I was able to explain how I was feeling. The doctor was able to also make some follow-up questions and prescribed medication for me.
Snack Health is one of scores of startups featured in February at the Africa Tech Summit in Nairobi to seek funding for their innovations. Finding investors for technology startups is becoming easier, says Director Andrew Fastnage.
We had some people who pitched live on stage on Wednesday, and they had funding on Thursday. So I think African technology is super exciting. We're seeing a lot of interest from around the world.
Kenyan officials are supporting tech innovators like Snack Health with an online platform that attracts venture capitalists or VCs.
So far we have about 1,200 users on the platform. We've been able to see connections, people requesting to connect with innovators, these are potential investors, VCs requesting to connect with innovators, about 60 connections. So that means that we're going to start seeing deals happening very soon.
While the cost of data has slowed the rollout of mobile technology in remote parts of Africa, those costs are going down. Snack Health says turning the tables for users to benefit from sales of their data will only help to speed up and spread access to services. Victoria Amunga for VOA News, Nairobi.
Nigeria, Africa's most populous nation, has headed to the polls today to elect a new president amid worsening insecurity and economic struggles. Tensions over the shortages of cash and fuel are likely to influence the outcome of the vote. VOA's Timothy Obiezu reports from Abuja, Nigeria.
Nigeria's most contested presidential election in 24 years is near. And with a record 93.4 million Nigerians registered to vote, including more than 10 million new voters, mostly young people, observers say the dynamics of this race may be different than any election before.
He's 55 years old.
They predict Peter Obi will benefit most from the new voters. Experts say he's a formidable third-party force in a country where presidential elections have traditionally been a contest between the two main parties.
This man has what I call a clean slate. He said, if you have any accusation, bring it up, let me see. And till today, 9 months ago, he said that. Till today, nobody has brought any accusation. So yeah, that's why I am voting for Peter Obi.
Obi promises economic reforms and prudent government spending, but he's competing against the established giants of Nigeria's politics. Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the ruling APC party, known as a political kingmaker, promises he will fight insecurity and continue the policies of outgoing President Muhammadu Buhari. There's also the major opposition People's Democratic Party candidate, Atiku Abubakar, who's a former vice president. His supporters say his experience makes him the best choice. Nigeria has been struggling to control widespread insecurity and prevent its economy from nosediving. But experts say those are not the only factors influencing votes this time.
The combination of the fuel scarcity for an oil-producing nation like Nigeria and the scarcity of Naira is now redefined the whole electoral system. Is redefined even how people were likely to vote and what we expect to see on election day in a closely contested elections where little things will actually matter.
Nigeria's central bank is implementing a currency reform that has led to scarcity of hard cash. Many of the candidates have called for the CBN to extend its deadline on the currency transition, but the central bank, backed by the president, has refused.
Just about 3 days ago, chaos about this cash issue led to violence in my area, and 2 people were killed. This bruise on my nose was from that day.
In the run-up to the vote, however, election workers have come under attack in several areas. As millions head to the polls, there is concern about possible violence. Timothy Obiezu for VOA News, Abuja, Nigeria.
We are taking another short break right here. We'll be back with sports news. Keep watching.
Technology, science, innovation, ICT and research. These are the ingredients upon which the solutions to the 21st century problems are founded. In a world that is rapidly changing, it's all hands on deck to ensure a balance in all fields of life. Women, young and old, are also in the front line, breaking the glass ceiling, becoming thought leaders in the larger tech space. Not forgetting other societies marginalized. And when the tech Avengers come together, we inch closer to a much safer, efficient, and sustainable world. What we view as a norm in today's advanced world was just an idea, and for nostalgic reasons, we trace back to the iconic days to bring you the retro tech. On Technovation Show, we encapsulate all the pillars of the 4th Industrial Revolution, decoded in a language, all for one for all. Every Monday at 8:30 as we push the mantra, keep learning something new each and every day. Only on KUTV, a new experience.
Maybe comes from those remote areas, even if they're above that 8 years or 12 years or even around 14 years, you'll find that their appreciating of issues is really low compared to a child in Nairobi.
Welcome back. Let's get sporty. Kenya Defence Forces and 4x100 meters Africa champion Samuel Imeta set personal best time of 9.94 to become the second Kenyan to register sub-10 in the 100 meters race. Imeta qualified for the very first time ever to the World Athletics Championships and will now join compatriots Ferdinand Omanyala for the World Athletics Championship slated for August 9th to 27th in Budapest, Hungary. Omanyala cruised to another world lead again in 100 meters, clocking in 9.81 to set yet another personal best time.